All right, off to Montana tag. Oh, I've got about a, I don't know, 8 to 10 hour drive, central Montana. Do a special tag over there, gonna go do some hunting. We've got all this gear. Glad I have a crew cab. And bringing the four-wheeler just in case we need to scout some new country and cover some ground. This area is pretty much landlocked by private, and so without access, your hands are kind of tied. But we got super lucky, I think, because we found the #1 guy that we wanted to be able to get in and where we wanted to hunt. We glassed some elk up there this morning on public. Asked him, super nice farmer, said go right ahead. So can't believe it was way easier than we thought, but I'm sure not everybody's like that. I think we got lucky. We're gonna head to town, get groceries, head up, get up on public land, and do some camping and some glassing tonight, and see what we can turn up. After we got our tent set, we went out and did some scouting. We did find a big herd of elk, but it was too dark to get a good look, so we're gonna head after them in the morning.
Just peeked over where that whitetail horn was. The whole herd's below us. They're wallowing there in the creek or whatever, mud hole. So we're just gonna head down this draw and see if we can sneak in. No big deal here.
10 days prior to this hunt, Tom and I were in the wilderness area, packed back in 22 miles with our mules and horses. After seeing very few elk, we were absolutely blown away and excited with the quantity and quality of elk in this one herd. There's well over 20 mature bulls and well over 100 cows. At the moment, these elk are on private land, but as soon as they cross that fence, they're fair game. So we're going to pick out the biggest one, study him, listen to his bugle, and try and make a game plan when they hopefully come out this evening.
This is the screamer.
You can see there's a lot of mature bulls in this herd. This one on the far left is a nice 6x7, but to me, this bull right here stands above and beyond all the other bulls. This is definitely the herd bull of the group. He runs the show. This is the one we want to pursue. We're just not sure how we're going to get within archery range of this big guy with all those eyes. This herd took their sweet time going up to their bedding grounds, but they did finally make it up the hill and bedded about a half mile up on public. We decided not to push them and wait till they got out of their beds and started coming down for the evening. We did hike all day on public and look for something better, but this was the best bull we saw, so we decided to be back here and try and intercept them. We got set up where we thought the elk were going to come out. Some cows did come out there, but then we heard the herd bull bugle about a quarter mile up the hill to our left. So we ran up there as quick as we could, but still wasn't enough time. They caught us off guard, and now we're pinned down in the open.
herd's gonna come down right through here too. Need to get up to these trees. Okay. Get right behind me. Okay. Let's go. Is that the herd driving right there? Lord. I think you need to get a range right there. Stay still. Try to stay still. Try. There, try. Right there. Try. Gosh dang it. Yep. Right there. Pick him. I see. Pretty low. You can drop. Oh, come on. Antler up, baby brother. Gosh, freaking stud, dude. And, came over here, and this bull got out ahead of us with all the whole herd. And we heard this guy coming. We recognized his bugle. We took our backpacks off, snuck up here, and they just came right out. It was awesome. Look at all the rest. There's some more coming out up there. Oh man, Tom. What do you think? I'm pretty happy. I just can't believe that happened. I can't believe that happened. That was a really good shot. I mean, it just happened to work out. I mean, I thought the cows had us screwed. But he stopped and bugled, and the cows got out of the way, and he was broadside. And I had ranged one of the cows at 46. He came out right behind the cow. I was so excited I had to count my pins, I think 4 times. I was like, 20, 30, 40, 50. 20, 30, 40, 50. I want to make sure I have the right pin. Well, the arrow looked really good when it flew. Tom said he could see the blood a little bit. I think we got a dead bull in our hands. Archery bull. First hunting day that we've actually got down here. And that's the best bull we've seen. Best bull in this herd of like 100 that we saw this morning. I can't believe it. I can't believe he's down. Incredible. So happy. That was a stalk right there. That was awesome. We never made a word. We never made a beat. Didn't know we were here. It just got done pouring down rain, so. Oh, couldn't have got any better. Are you pretty happy with that bull? Yeah, that's a good bull. Yeah. He's really tall. I mean, I almost talked myself into shooting that first one that passed. But we're right here. That fence line is private. Public. We do have permission to hunt this. But we got him right here on public. And there's a log and there's a road on private. We got permission to come right down to the fence. Load him up. Doesn't get any better than that with a bow and arrow. Doesn't. job, bro. Yeah. Let's sneak up and take a peek at him. Get your arrow.
I just feel extremely lucky to get an opportunity on this guy. I mean, we did all we could, but when we saw this guy this morning, this is not country that Tom and I are used to hunting with that many elk, that many eyes. I mean, I never counted, but I guess there was 100 head and maybe 15, 20 bulls. And Tom and I were just like, how the heck do you get in and kill the biggest one out of that many elk without them winding you or seeing you? And we had that conversation this morning, and here we are 12 hours later with the biggest one on the ground. Not even exactly sure how it happened, but we got within range and snuck in 50 yards, had no clue we were there. That's what's awesome about archery. Shot him, he came over here and piled up. All the cows took off down into the lowlands down here and had no idea why this big feller laid down. So, super stoked. That's some good meat there.
It's my favorite. All right, all the meat ready to go.
Tom found my arrow, so this must have went through and the broadhead stuck out the other side, probably like that in there, and busted off. We can't find the other half, but this was a lucky arrow. It was my best shooting arrow, and I killed that mule deer with it earlier this year. Put a new broadhead on it, shot this elk, so I'm gonna save these two halves.
Downpouring rain. Jazz.
We gotta hurry and get out of here because this mud around here turns to gumbo. And it gets real slick, and we've got a pretty nasty beaver slide to go down in the pickup. Well, the guy's fence is all right, but my pickup didn't fare so well. Got some nice deep scratches in it. That's kind of a bummer. It was immaculate. Well, we got out just in time last night. We were looking at the weather, and that's kind of why we pushed trying to get an elk last night. Today it called for an inch of rain and 3 inches of snow tomorrow with 20 to 40 mile an hour winds. So glad we're not camped up on the mountain today, and glad that we're getting out of here. You can see I scratched my pickup pretty good, slid into the fence last night on that really slick mud. We're not used to that in our country, but got out of there and didn't do any damage to the fence or the road. So it was really slick right on top. But anyway, heading home with the bull. Thank you to all our subscribers out there. If you haven't yet subscribed, click the subscribe button and you'll be notified of all our newest hunting videos coming up. Yep, that's 6 of them.
Don't go away. We will be posting episode 86 where we join Ryan Altus on an Idaho elk hunt, so stay tuned.